Hi everyone, this is Sharan here. Welcome to my channel. Today in this video, we are going to see about resume building. Before going into the details, first let's see why resume building is really important. As you see on my screen here, these are some of the job openings that are related to data science. So if you see, each of these job openings has thousands of views. For example, this particular job opening here again has 3,625 views. This one here has 6,900 views, and this one here from Airbnb has 4,690 views. So each of these job openings, let's assume that 10% of these viewers are apply for this job position, which means that you are competing with at least 50 or 100 more people for each of these job positions. So in order to ensure your success, it is really important for you to focus on your resume, because the resume is the first point of contact. Once your resume is shortlisted, then only you get a chance to prove or get a chance to talk about yourself. So how do we improve the resume? So in this video, I'm going to talk about 4 different things. The first one is the basic components that is really important for you to focus on your resume. The second one is how to customize your resume to the job positions that you are applying for. There are various places where you can customize your resume. So I'm going to explain you how can you customize your resume for the different job positions that you are going to apply. The third one is the very popular Google's XYZ formula. So how to make use of this formula and ensure the content present in your resumes are really good and can create an impact in the potential recruiter. So we are going to pick up few examples and then see how to use Google's XYZ formula and then convert those statements into a more impactful statement. And finally, I'm going to share some of the tools that can be used in order to build a really powerful resumes. There are various tools available with various templates. You can make use of those tools and templates and build really a powerful resume. So this is what we are going to cover in this video. So before going any further, if you like what I am doing here, please subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up for this video. Let's get into the topic. Coming to the first point, the basics that is really important while working on a particular resume. The first one is the formatting. It is really important for you to ensure that a resume is in the PDF format. There are various job openings which accepts resumes in both PDF as well as Word format, but I would suggest that you stick onto the PDF format. Why? Because it preserves the formatting. So what you see in your resume will be exactly same as what the potential recruiter would see. It preserves the formatting as it is, and hence it is highly recommended that you always use PDF format in order to share your resume with the potential recruiter. Second point is don't waste any space in writing up objective. So every recruiter knows about your objective. One of your objective is to succeed in your career or to get a job that you are applying for. Hence, don't waste any time in writing about your objective or career goals. Instead of that, use those space in order to share something about your profile. Make use of that space to share your profile summary. That will be really helpful. It will help the recruiter to understand your strengths and why you are applying for a particular job, and it can be used in order to explain few things about yourself. The third point is consistency. Make sure that the bullet points, the headings, whatever text formatting that you are using, whatever be the formats, it should be consistent across your resume from the top to the bottom. There shouldn't be any inconsistency in terms of formats or in terms of text, whatever it might be. The fourth point is always check for typos. Ensure that your resume doesn't have any typographical error. Make sure that you fix all of it. What you can do is you can copy the content of your resumes and maybe try out in Grammarly and ensure that there is no typographical or grammatical error in your resume before sharing it with anyone. The fifth point is bullet points. Use always the bullet points, be it in the profile summary or your work experience. If you have a large paragraph, it will be very difficult for the user to go through those paragraphs and understand what you are trying to say. So always ensure that your resumes contains only bullet points, and each of these bullet points should ideally be between 2 to 3 lines maximum and not more than that. If it is more than that, try to break down the bullet points to maybe maximum of 2 or 3 lines. The sixth point is ensure that your resume has your contact details, both your email ID as well as your mobile number. So that's the way the recruiter can contact you if in case you were shortlisted for the next round. The last point is links to your LinkedIn profile as well as GitHub repository. Apart from these two, if you have any a profile that you would want to share it with the potential recruiter, like title profile or a medium profile where you write something about data science, ensure that the link to all of those are being shared in your resume. So these are all the 7 basic points that is really important for you to focus while building your resume. So now moving on to the second point. The second point is customizing your resume to the potential job that you are applying for. Why is it really important? Because each of the job positions that you are applying for, as you have seen, there are about 100 more people who are applying for it. So in order to stand out of the crowd, you need to ensure that your resume is really good and you are making some extra effort in order to customize your resume as well as cover letter to the job that you are applying for. How can you customize your resume? The first one is the target title. Ensure both your resume as well as cover letter, the target title is updated to the job position that you are applying for. The next one is ensure that the skills that is being requested in the job descriptions are highlighted in your resumes. So in your resume, there will always be a session where you talk about various skills that you would want to share it with the potential recruiter. So ensure that the skills that you are highlighting are being requested in the job description. The next one is in your profile summary or in your work experience where you talk about the various project and experience that you have. Ensure some of the key expectations that has been requested in the job description are covered in your resume. So either in the profile summary in the top of your resume or in the work experience or project experience that you have. So the expectations that has been requested in the job description should be covered in your resume. That increases the chances of your resume being selected for or shortlisted for the next round. And finally, if you are applying for a job position that is away from your current location, ensure that you share your willingness to relocate either in your resume or in your cover letter. That helps a lot. Otherwise, the recruiter might feel that you are currently residing in a different city and maybe you might not be interested to relocate. So by explicitly mentioning that you are willing to relocate to the job to the city where the job position is available, it helps a lot. So these are all some of the simple ways using which you can customize your resume to the job position that you are applying for. The third part of this video is how to make use of Google's XYZ formula in order to improve the content of your resume. So how to make use of this formula and improve or create an impactful content for the project experience that you have. So let's jump onto the screen and then see what this formula is, who came up with this particular formula and how it can be used in order to improve the content of your resume. So as you see on my screen here, the formula is very simple. So it is nothing but accomplished X as measured by Y by using Z. So this is how you are going to structure the content of your resumes or your project experience. So this particular formula was first shared by Laszlo Bot, a former Google employee. So he was the senior vice president of people operations, and he shared this powerful formula that can be used by not only data scientists but by anyone in order to create an impactful resume. So what is this formula? Let's pick up an example. So as you see an example on my screen here, so the first one is you can share something like I built an recommendation system. So this statement, built and recommendation system, is not powerful. It doesn't explain like how useful it was for the client or how did you build it, like what algorithms you used it. It simply says that you built a recommendation system, which is not impactful. So how can you improve it? What you can do is, as you see in the point number 2, so you built a recommendation system that increased the revenue by 10%. So now it is slightly more impactful. So it says that you built a recommendation system and it improved the business in increasing the revenue by 10%. So which is quite impactful, but how can you improve it further? So now using the Google's XYZ formula completely. So what we are saying is we are saying that built a recommendation system that helped to increase the revenue by 10% and improved the customer engagement on the platform by using collaborative filtering algorithm. So now we have used Google's XYZ formula in order to translate a statement from here where it is not at all impactful to the third point here where it is really impactful and it shares like how huge the impact was for the organization and how it has been developed. So what it says is, it says built a recommendations system, which is X, that helped to increase the revenue by 10% and improved the customer engagement, which is Y. So it talks about like how it has been measured, and it also says by using collaborative filtering algorithm, which is the Z. So we have used now the XYZ formula in order to translate a simple statement into a very impactful statement. Let's see one more example and then understand much better. So this is another example where it says that participated in the title competition, which doesn't explain anything like what was the competition and how was your performance. It just says that you have participated in the title competition. So now the second statement is finished 20th place in the title competition. So now it is slightly more impactful. It says that you have finished 20th position, but how many other participants were there? Whether just 20 participants or 100 participants or 1000 participants, and how good was your performance? It doesn't explain it. So the third one, we are making use of the Tootle's XYZ formula in order to create an impactful statement. So here, as you see, so finished at 20th position out of 1250 teams in a title competition. So now it says that you are 20th out of 1250, which is really huge, by working with 3 colleagues building an ensemble predictive model. So it says that you have competed with 1250 more people, and you have worked in a team. You have collaborated with 2 other team members in building an ensemble predictive model that helped you to reach the 20th position. So this is quite powerful. Like it explains a lot behind like the competition, like how you did it and what you were able to achieve. So this is a simple formula. So as you see here, so which can be used in your resume across the project experience, like across each of the project, in order to create an impactful statement that will help a lot in ensuring that your resume is getting shortlisted. So coming to the final part, what kind of tools can be used in order to create a really impactful resume? There are a number of tools and platforms available which you can make use of. So I'm going to show you 2 of those which I would recommend. The first one that you see here, resume.io. So this is quite a powerful platform. They have various templates. You can make use of those templates. You can start with those templates and start building your resume, and it ensures that the consistency is being followed in your resumes, and the formats are really good and really powerful. So this is an paid tool. So what you can do is you can sign up and you can edit your resume, but just before downloading your resume in PDF format, you need to make a payment. So you can sign up for a trial version, which would be much lesser than the regular price, and you can download your resume. The other one is an free software. So the one that you can see on my screen here, Flow CV. So this is a powerful tool as well. They do have a number of templates. You can make use of any of these templates and start building your resume. And what you can do is and you can even customize your resume, like how it should look like. Each of these components has various configuration. You can increase the size, decrease the size, you can change the layout. So as compared to resume.io is quietly rigid, but it looks much better, even though it is rigid. Flow CV on the other hand gives you more power to change the configuration and change the resume, change the way the resume looks like, change the templates, and it is free as well. So you can make use of any of these tools in order to create a really impactful resume. So that's it for today. I hope you would have learned something new. If you have learned something new, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you think this might be helpful to any of your friends, please share it with your friends as well. And if this video helped you in getting shortlisted for a job position, please share those experiences in the comment, because the more the comment and more the engagement that we have on this particular YouTube channel, it helps in reaching a lot more people as well. That's it for now. See you in the next session. Bye.